Hello, people of God. Welcome to the Let's Keep Our Education Catholic podcast. I am Sister Augustina Mbata. In our today's podcast, we'll be looking at the essential marks of Catholic schools according to Archbishop Michael Miller. Archbishop Miller articulated five essential marks of Catholic schools, which are inspired by supernatural vision, Christian anthropology, animated by communion and community, imbued with the Catholic worldview throughout the curriculum, and sustained by gospel witness. This episode will focus on the first essential mark inspired by supernatural vision. A Catholic school is inspired by supernatural vision or should be inspired by supernatural vision. This has two elements, the vertical and the horizontal. Under the vertical, this means the training of Catholic students for the purpose of heaven. On the horizontal level, in light of the transcendent destiny of the human person, the Catholic Church through education prepares individuals to become good citizens and positively contributes to the growth of society. To be inspired by supernatural vision has some implications to Catholic schools, or you can call those implications benchmarks. The number one implication is a community of prayer. Prayer, we know, is key to our lives and our spiritual growth as Christians and Catholics. Catholic schools should prioritize prayer for students and the staff, especially classroom prayers, staff prayers. Have other spiritual exercises like meditations and sessions for pious associations and retreats. More importantly, the school community should always encounter Jesus in the Eucharist through daily masses, and there should be opportunities for the sacrament of reconciliation. Here St. Paul's description rings with relevance that during prayers the Spirit directs our daily efforts. Also, as Catholics, we believe that sacramentals are visible signs of God's invisible grace that sanctifies our daily lives. Therefore, the school environment should be animated by images and sacramentals that reminds us of the transcendency of human existence. An environment that is a visualization of the city of God. The city of God, according to St. Augustine. This is a space in time which prioritizes love, justice, and equity, where people are treated with dignity, a city that is predestined for salvation, an environment that is a catalyst for good morals and positive vibes for holiness. The second implication, an integrated mission and vision statement. The mission and vision statement of Catholic schools should be intentionally developed to represent the Catholic ethos and values. Most Catholic schools do not even know their mission and vision statements because they are probably overwhelmed. Mission statements should be concise with unambiguous words that capture in a nutshell the essence and purpose of an institution. The supernatural vision here requires the Catholic school's mission and vision statements to represent the Catholic school's identity and values. So these are not values according to the test and signs of time, rather values that can stand amidst the changes and chances of time. These are not values inspired by maybe the disposition of the school leadership, rather Catholic values that are inspired by the Spirit of God and the teaching of the Catholic Church. There should not be statements written, to increase enrollment, rather statements written to increase the faith of the school community. They are not words drawn from an encyclopedia, rather words carefully designed with an understanding from the Catholic Church documents and faith tradition. So these words should represent a whole child development. The third implication, teachers as role models. Inspired by the supernatural vision, teachers are both academic facilitators and role models. It is not enough to transfer or co create knowledge with the students. Teachers represent an entire lesson for students. Whether the teacher is a Catholic or not, the teacher should demonstrate a Christian attitude, or an attitude that is reflective of a child of God. The utterances of a teacher should be devoid of abusive words. The classroom should be safe, just, and equitable. What about the teacher's mode of dressing? It should be consistent with the school's dress code. The fourth implication: parents as primary teachers. We speak of the home as the domestic church, where the parents have the primary authority and responsibility for not only teaching their children prayers and about God, but also being the loving models of what it is to be Catholic. So, parents also have a similar role as being the primary teachers. Their homes are the smaller and first classrooms, yes. And according to Proverbs chapter 22, verse 6, I quote, teach children how they should live, and they will remember it all their life, particularly Catholic parents. It is one of the essential inquiries before the exchange of matrimonial consent to bring your children up according to the law of Christ and His church. So, parents, you owe your child and God the sole role of giving them proper training. Try your best and submit the rest to God. Don't leave your child at the mercy of the school. Teachers can be overwhelmed. The fifth implication: the salvation of souls is the primary goal of the school. The supernatural vision requires the entire school community to recognize and understand that the primary goal of the school is the salvation of souls. So, attitudes contrary to this goal should not be tolerated. This is inclusive of both the staff and the students. And in the words of Archbishop Miller, I quote, if Catholic educators, parents, and those who dedicate themselves to this apostolate fail to keep in mind a high supernatural vision, all their talk about Catholic schools will be no more a gang booming or a cymbal clashing. Let us continue to do our best and avoid attitudes related to a booming gang. This way, we'll keep our education Catholic. Thank you, and God bless you.